everyone, and welcome to the show. We are here today in TTFL, a new league for me, and I will be doing comms for them today. Just testing out my volume, and it looks good. Right, cool. So, as I said, a new league for me. I was invited by Sean, asked if I could do comms, so here we are. It's 6 minutes to 9, or 6 minutes to 8. Ah! Well, here I am doing comms for them. It's a small world. But yes, I know Sean from the Raft, which I raced in. We have Curly, I've raced with on multiple occasions. And yeah, that's the people I know. So it's gonna be a few names, quite a few names I don't know. So bear with me whilst I'm trying to get them right. But yeah, welcome everyone to my channel. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. We'll see. I don't really enjoy doing this on Fridays. Well, hopefully, considering it's a sprint, it should be a lot of action as well, and in Jeddah. I hope for some wet weather, because that would spice things right up, but no worries for stepping in tonight. But I'm usually, I did comms for another league on Fridays, and was quite happy when I didn't have to do it anymore, but I've kindly stepped in here to help Sean and the rest of the lads. Hello lads, Matt, Steven, Rob, welcome to my channel. Yeah, we are a few minutes out. I know there was someone who was not gonna join because we are doing a lobby reset. Just to, not get that much lag and stuff, because EA is so great at making games. But we're still 3 minutes out, so I'm gonna see if I can find some standings to go through, because I haven't actually looked at it. Right, Division 1. So Moyland, DXT Moyland is in the lead with 77 points, has 3 wins to his name. Shonicus is P2 with the same amount of points as Speedy in third. The Williams boys are really looking good so far. Shonicus has the win, so therefore is ahead on count back. We have King 5 Panda in 5th, just behind Find the Pass in 4th. Hyder is in 6th, ahead of Scorito for Red Bull. Hepburn, I am Marshall I've raced with him too. Is he in the Is he in the race as well? He is. I think that's the guy I've raced with. And Rapid as well. Looking at it, I think I've raced with. So there are a couple of guys here that I have raced with. DXTCK Fraud of FROUD, not fraud. Zodak and Kane Prime all on 9 points, just behind Rapid and Marshall on their 10, and Steeled Sneeze is the last person to have scored points. But let's see if we can get a few more point finishers as the lads are readying up for short qualifying around Jeddah. Yeah, I saw that message before, so we're not waiting for someone, they're starting last. As we are resetting the lobby, they don't need to join just right now. Let's see how smart people are and taking 4 sets of soft for qualifying anyways, since it's a lobby reset, and then taking a set of extra mediums for the race. They might have a gentleman's agreement or even a rule that they have to select the same weekend thing. I haven't actually checked because I'm not a racer in this league. Here we go then. The final couple of people are selecting their tires and then we'll get going. I have a hard time believing it will be anything but dry for this race, but only time will tell. Here we go. Can I just say, I love this new standings order. It looks so much nicer than the old one, especially with the logos as well. Hello, ferrets. Ah, I see. Let's bring on the track map so I can see where people are. We have Curly out first. I am also gonna bring on the lap data so we can see the times. We don't really need tires. Telemetry. I am gonna leave that off. Don't need to know their energy levels and give the drivers unfair data. So, Curly, as I said, a driver I've raced with before. When I raced with him, I tended to be a little bit quicker than him, but I have a sneaky suspicion that he has improved a lot since I raced with him. Let's see what he goes for. hide the outside UI. Here we go then. WTL Curly starts us off into turn 1, takes the safe approach, doesn't go full on attack over the curbs. See through, should really have a track map, but there's so many turns. Through the first section, it's looking solid. Get right on that curve, and that's going to slow you down a little bit. That's rude. Pity his intelligence doesn't match his friendliness. Here we go, DRS activated. And now it's a sprint down to this corner. Really need to get it right. It looked very solid through there. Let's see what time he can set as a benchmark. Through the speed trap, down towards the corner. The DRS detection point is somewhere around there. It's not actually where it's indicated, which is very weird. But WTL Curly sets us off with a 29.8. Now let's see. I think it's King Phi Panda comes in with a 28.8 and goes first. And it's a McLaren of Cons YT has just started his lap actually. So has the Ferrari, the Merc also starting their lap. Marshall is coming across the line, goes fastest with a 28.4, and Hepburn just ahead with a 28.412. Very good from the Alpine. HKM had a invalidation. That's a Williams. Williams is on outlaps. Aston's is on outlaps as well. The Ferrari, is that as DTX Nevo? Let's try and find someone who's not on a outlap. Rob. Went in a little shallow. Had to brake a little bit more to get the car turned, it looked like. Renee, I hope so too. Make my Friday worth it. Rob is being hounded by a Merc as well. Is that Shawnicus maybe? Is it find the pass? Is find the pass right behind the Ferrari of Rob. And that's gonna lose him some time. Yes, it's gonna gain a lot of it back through slipstream and I was gonna say DRS, but of course everyone has DRS. But he goes P2 with a 28.457, 1,000 ahead of Ian Marshall. The Ferrari of Rob with a 130.4, P6 currently. Here comes some people across the line. I think we had find the pass, go P3 with a... No, never mind. That was actually Shawnicus going fastest with a 27.5. So currently, what, 7 tenths ahead of speedy number 25, who also just crossed the line for P2. DXT just went across the line and finished went into P11 currently with a 31.9, and here comes Zodak towards the line. Is it gonna be a 129? Yes, 129.8. Goes P9. Rapid has an invalidation. So most of the people are on some sort of outlap. Oh, for sure, for sure. The more, the merrier in the booth. Steel Sneeze 94 in the half. Looked like he's steering into the wall, but his end plate is still there. Rapid goes into the box to refuel, and we have a yellow flag in sector 3, so we can't really see the time. Nice, nice, nice. See you next week then. So we have a few people out laps. So Steel Sneeze. We'll have to hope everyone gets out of their way. I don't think there's anyone he'll catch. Oh, actually, a McLaren is coming out the pits. That's gonna be annoying for the McLaren. Oh, I think it's Cons. But Still Sneeze. Again, also goes around. I've noticed you can go quite aggressive over the curb. And the Merc comes out just behind. I think that's Find the Pass, who definitely has some time left on the table. But Steel Sneeze looks very solid. Oh, until there. Did he keep it out the wall? I think he did. Very impressive from Steel Sneeze to not go into the wall. Wait, why do you have a grid penalty? What have you done? Curly back on it. King 5 Panda. Oh, have you touched someone? King 5 Panda is purple through sector 1. Interesting, from the Alpha Tauri. Oh, that's, yeah. Again, King 5 Panda with another purple sector. Sector 2 as well. How fast can he go down this curved straight? Goes P2 in the end, 27.9. Shonicus has really set a good time then. And Find the Pass, purple through sector 1 apparently. Race control did not approve, fair enough. Oh, and he goes very deep, and he is not gonna find an improvement. He's gonna be down. I can't see the delta time, unfortunately. He has kept the same time roughly, even though he was very deep. Of course, he was held up for a lot of it, so compared to himself, it was going to be the same. Does he carry this on? 6 minutes 30 to go. He does. And it crosses the line quite a ways ahead of himself and goes P2. 1-2 for the Mercedes boys right now. Hepburn. Just gonna have to take a little look. Yeah, grid penalty for contact with Nevo. That's amazing. Purple, sector 2 for Hepburn 21. Can the Alpine get ahead of Shonicus? Is actually the next one we're gonna take a look at. Yellow flag in sectors 1 and 2. That's probably a Merc trying to get out of the way. Hepburn keeps it legal and goes second with a 27.758. Only 2/10 behind this guy right here. But has he found improvements? Comes towards the line and goes 27.4. And that's another Alpine coming across the line. That's Sodak starting his lap. I think find a pass. It's going slowly. Speedy number 25. Or I'll refer to him as Speedy. Comes towards the line, as that's a 27.5 P2. Hoyland, I read it as Hoyland, I don't know why. Has invalidated Rob Simracer in the Ferrari. He is behind, I'm gonna guess that's Frenzy. No, Frenzy's all the way up here. Frenzy's not on the lap either. It's fraud. And he's gonna get a lovely, lovely slipstream. His ERS is flashing though. He dives into the pit lane. Kane is gonna start his lap for the Red Bull team. Let's go together with them. I think that was Cons jumping up to P8 with a 28.4. 6-1, 3 thousandths behind Marshall. And that is I'm gonna assume Curly going slow. Here we go, Kane coming towards the end of the lap. His ERS is flashing as well. Is that ERS heavy? Or has he just aborted? No, he's carrying on. It's gonna be a 29. 29.1 goes P11. And is that Frenzy starting a lap? Oh, it's a little bit laggy. No, that's not Frenzy. That was Fraud going back in. We've got Ferrari coming round. Only 2 minutes to go now, so he's gonna have to just go again and dust, so let's stick with him. Actually, let's check. No, oh! HKM in the wall. Don't really know what happened. That looked a little bit sus. And you can see everybody is on a outlap except for, well, 4 drivers. Oh, Cont is retiring in the pit. Never mind, they don't have time anyways. Same goes for Fraud and Scudito. No time to get round. Oh, Nevo deep through there as well. What can the Ferrari do? See if we can get a delta time. 8 tenths up. It's gonna need to find some more time than that if they wanna challenge the top 10. Nevo is gonna set a 130.4, goes P16. We're gonna go on board with Hoyland. The Williams. Actually, we're gonna check on Panda. I so wanted to burst out the song, but I also don't. Oh, a Speedy! Speedy is out. It's crashed. Let's see if we can get on board with the Ferrari. I think they dropped it there. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, King 5 Panda went P5. And now we have the Ferrari of, I'm gonna assume, Rob. Coming towards the line, goes P12, 29.1. And Zodak is coming towards the line. Is that Hoyland just ahead? It is. Hoyland currently 7 times up, almost 8 times up. That's gonna be a good time. P4. So that's gonna be what, P9? That's in 5 places. I'm gonna assume it is. A Alpine moved up somewhere. It was Soda going P15. Merckx 1-2. Rapid splits them with a 27-2. But no one. King 5 Panda is pushing. But are they gonna find the time towards Shonicus? I don't think so. It's out of ERS. They do not charge enough battery. Oh wait, I am down blind. It's just Nevo then that we're waiting for, and Nevo is not gonna improve. So that is actually qualifying. Oh yeah, we're leaving. Oh yeah, that's qualifying. Shonicus P1, Rapid P2, Find the Pass P3, Hepburn P4, Speedy and Hoyland makes it a Williams 5th sec or 3rd row. I am Marshall ahead of Steel Smith, King 5 Panda, Cons, DXT Fraud in 11th, Kane Prime 12th, DXT Rob 13th, Scorito in 14th, Curly 15th, Sodak in 16th, Nevo 17th, HKM in 18th, Frenzy in 19th, and we had a qualifying ban that's gonna start P20. We're heading back to the main menu, and then we are. Let's see if I can find the name of someone who's not. It's Hyder. So Hyder is joining us for the sprint, and that's the 20 drivers. Very split levels when it comes to the qualifying, as I get my second invite of the day. This is going to be my final one. Let's press spectate so I don't end up in a car. we're just waiting for everyone to pop back into the lobby. We're at 16 currently. So we're at 19 now. Hyder has arrived as well. So that needs to pick a car. Oh. Kingfight Panda also had a qualifying ban. We'll start P19. Hopefully we can see the standings, and I'll go through it once again when we get into the actual sprint. Oh, are we everyone? We are everyone. So I think we're ready to go. We're just waiting for everyone to ready up then. So yeah, we're just waiting on something. Not quite sure what, but in the meantime, leave a like, subscribe, all of that. Here we go, ready up. Oh yeah, don't forget setups, guys. That would be very, very awkward. Oh, someone changed a setting. Good evening, Marshall. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Here we go. We have the 30-second countdown now. Ah, Kane. I see. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky knowing all the names on the first day, trying to figure out who's who, but we'll get there someday. Here we go then, we'll go into the race director. So, Shonicus starts in P1 ahead of Rapid. Find the Pass and Hepburn is starting 3rd and 4th. Speedy starting 5th ahead of Marshall. Steel Snee starting P7, Cons in P8, DXT in P9 and Kane in P10. Hoyland starts P11 after his penalty. Rob starting P12. Scorito starting P13 ahead of Curly. Sodak and Nevo in the 8th row. And here we go for the formation lap. So we'll start from here then. Nevo and HK, Frenzy and King Fi ahead of Hyder. Starts in P20. Let's get the tires up quickly. Everyone on mediums except for King Fi starting on softs. Interesting. 9 laps. I wonder what's last 9 laps. I think they can, you know. And if not, I'll at least have gained a lot of positions throughout. Let's get up the position changes so we can see how good of a start people have. Telemetry off. I don't need to give data to everyone. Sean has taken a commanding lead on the formation lap. Well, it's saying either mediums or hards, but we have King Fi on the softs. Let's see who starts in what direction. Because it's quite important to get the right one here. No disqualifications. Here we go then. Five red lights. And they are out and away we go. Sean gets a very good start and keeps P1 into the first couple of turns. And we have a yellow flag for something already. The Ferrari of Nevo is round, has lost 4 spaces. Hyder has had an amazing start, up 5 places already. Oh, and there's someone around. It's Kane. And both Ferraris, 18th and 19th. And Rob also having another moment stealed. The timing is a little bit wonky, I think, so far, but Rapid and Sean has stayed the same. P1, P2. Hepburn up one position. Find the pass. Back up to only one lost. Back up to fourth. Speedy currently in fifth. Let's see if Rapid can challenge Schonicus into the final turn. Not quite. Schonicus looks a little bit faster down the straight. Actually, no, because here comes Rapid. Looks to the outside. Same time, Steele has a look. Further back, Marshall on cons. Down the inside. Takes P7. Hoyland. Oh, and there's contact between Hoyland and Fraud. And CK. And Hoyland, I think, has lost an end plate. No, never mind. Timing is again very, very wonky. So forgive me whilst I'm trying to find what's going on. See if I find the pass. Going deep. Stays on the track but lost a lot of time. Rapid versus Schonicus for the win in the sprint is looking like Hepburn a second off. Just teetering around that edge. Oh, it's a little bit laggy. But here comes Rapid. It's gonna look for the move. Looks towards the outside, but stays behind. Has a little bit better of a final turn. We have some movements behind. Oh, a little bit of lag. But here goes Rapid. John keeps ahead. Speedy had a look. King 5 Panda up to P11. Up 8 places. Hyder up 10. From P20 to P10. Has halved this position. And maybe isn't scoring points. I don't actually know. I haven't checked the point system. But has nonetheless put himself in a good position for the race. Hoyland is right on the back of Zodak. Had a little look back down, got given the space and is now looking to try and get back into the space. Can't quite make it. Kingfi side by side with the half of Hyder, and Hyder spins. Oh, Hyder is not in the best of positions, right behind the blind corner. Gets out of the way. Very good from Nevo. Lovely, lovely helicopter view of Rapid. Steele round the outside of find the pass. Just stays out of the wall. Steele's knees is actually ahead, and there's a safety car. Safety car for what? There's a McLaren in the pits. That might be the explanation. Couple of people boxing, putting softs on and a new front wing for cons. We have the bottom, what's that, 5, 6, boxing, all for softs I presume. New front wing for the Ferrari. Oh, and it's a double stack for Ferrari. They've not had the greatest of times. Kane is gonna jump up to P19. Hyder up to P17. Jumped a couple of people in the pits. And on to another set of softs. Luckily for the leaders, Sean and Rapid, for example, they haven't caught the safety car. The safety car missed them. So they have the time to go around and into the box for a set of softs. So we can see it's looking like this currently. King Fi up to P9 on his softs. Very, very nice. Day in the office. 10 places for King Fi. So far, I'd say my driver of the day for the sprint. Oh, and it's laggy. Oh, and Shonicus has lagged out. Shonicus has lagged out. Luckily, it's under safety car. I have one going into the box. It's find the path. Mercedes splitting the strats. It's gonna be out behind. Oh, it's a front wing change. Wonder if it was planned or not. Oh, it gets held by Frenzy. And it's now stuck in the pits. Oh, no, jumped ahead. Okay, cool. Frenzy gets out just behind. So yeah, just behind. And Tronicus has joined back, luckily. Welcome everyone. I saw I got a few new names. We are on lap 5 currently, out of 9 for the sprint here in Jeddah. So far a pretty action-packed race. King Fi up to P8 on soft tires, and it's gonna get help from the safety car, of course, to get them to the end. Very, very spicy. Let's get on board with Nevo then, who is currently the last runner. Gets on the skateboard rail. Wanting to save the tires, of course. Don't want to drive too fast. Get loads of excess wear when you don't really need it. I'm so sorry for leaving that menu on. How long have I had it on? Have I had it for the... I can't have had it for the entire race, can I? No. Okay. I just left it off. Left it on, sorry, during the safety car. That's okay. So we can see everyone from 13th down has made a pit stop. So they will be lightning fast on their soft tires, and of course all the front wings have been repaired and stuff. We're only gonna have 3 laps to go. DRS on the final lap 3 times. We're gonna have it on the 2 back straights, and then the run to the line. Safety car is gonna be in this lap. Let's see, tires. We don't really. We can have penalties out, so in case we get a penalty, we'll see what it is. I think Rapid is having problem. It's overtaking Shonicus due to the connection, and yeah, looking at him, he's a little bit teleporty. Right, safety car in this lap. We didn't get a message, but the track map turned green, and all the boards have dropped the safety car Notice. Oh, they're so close to each other. See when he goes. He goes very late, but he gets the jump on Rapid. He gets the jump on Rapid. Hopefully no one gets caught out by the bug of overtaking after the line. Oh, there's contact. Scorito has had a moment with someone. I think I saw some contact with a Alfa Romeo. Oh, and then there's more action. Frenzy in the wall. Scorito is off. Cons has a 5-second time penalty. That Cons out of the race. Hyder. Oh, Hyder's had a moment as well. When people are letting each other go. Right and left. Curly. In all of this, has made it up to P10. Come on, mates. Get by HK. I can't quite do that right now as we get a lovely helicopter shot. I'll screen grab that for you guys. There you go. Oh, and Curly drops. Sodak had a poor... Was that penultimate turn? Or is this like 3 turns in one on the straight? Oh, and there's contact between Kingfi and CK. They're 2x2 for P11 to P14. The Ferrari is gonna make it 3 wide into turn 1. Luckily the Ferrari backed off. Oh, and there's contact between the wall, Kingfi and Curly. Curly stays P11 for now. Friends is out. Retires in the box. He's gonna start P20 in the race. They're still so close to each other. Hyder has had a moment again. It's down to P18. Nevo is in P19. Curly is being challenged, but has the inside. Oh, and the Ferrari! That's a big moment, but stays pointing the right direction. Goes down all the way to P16. That's how close it is right now. CK side by side with Curly. Oh, and the McLaren's round, that's Cons. Cons is out. Cons is out. Curly now down into P12. Kane has made it up into P11 through all of this. Nevo's had something gone on up into down into P18. Sorry. Final lap has begun. Kingfi tries to double switchback to get a better line. So did CK, but no one could really get a good exit compared to another. Oh, Rob looked like he went for it there. So close. Actually, let's check. Oh, that's Steel Sneeze. I was just about to go up to find the pass to see what happened. There's a big battle here. Marshall around the outside will turn to the inside for this corner, up into P6. But the battle for the lead is currently being led by Rapid, Sonicus, sorry, ahead of Rapid. Oh, and there's a spin. And that's Curly, no! Curly and CK is involved in that. Sean blocks off Rapid. Rapid, can he get a good exit? Rapid to the line. DRS open. Can't quite make it round. Sonicus wins the sprint. Run to the line. Hoyland is gonna get just ahead. Marshall sneaks by. Find the pass by 3,000 of a second. Up into P6. HK P8. Sodak P9. Kane P10. And here comes a whole gaggle of cars. I think that's the term for multiple cars. CK is coming across the line for P17 and Curly, unfortunately, down in P18. Well, that was race 1. Now on to the main event. Just gonna do that. I'm also gonna do this for anyone who needs it. There you go. Well, here are the results from the sprint. Let's get that 5 seconds gone as well. So Shonikas just ahead of Rapid. And then we had this sneaky Alfa Romeo. I am Marshall. Just got ahead of Find the Pass. HKM went from P17 to P8. Insane from HKM. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give a driver of the day for the full event. So now they are given a little bit of time again, I'm assuming, for setup strategy and all of that jazz. In the meantime, leave a like, subscribe. I do a lot of things. And here we go, the formation lap. Once again, where I do league races on my own. I do F1 Manager and a few other bits and bobs. So definitely check that out if that sounds like something you're interested in. Meantime, let's get the tires up, and that is an interesting view, to be honest. It's a lot more mixed than I am used to seeing. It's a lot of softs, a lot of mediums, and a few hards as well. Very interesting. The Williams have gone the same way, the Mercs have gone the same way. The Alpha Tauris have split big time. Alfa Romeo have gone the same. Red Bull has gone the same. Very, very interesting. Let's get the position change up for the let's start again. Once again, we want to see how they line up. They all seem to line up pretty straight. Find the pass. Disqualified. Seal gets disqualified. Oh, someone's had a spin. King Fi. Panda has had a spin. He's now gonna have to make it through a bunch of cars. Also lines it up pretty straight. I'm surprised. I thought a few people would wanna get either to the inside or outside. Here we go, 5 red lights. And away we go. Once again, we have to use this camera view. And Sean, once again, with a good start. Hepburn tries to go around the outside, but can't quite get ahead of Rapid. Rapid gets ahead. I think that was... There's something going on behind. There's a lot of cars. Side by side by side. There's a caution out. Yellow flags, but nothing. It seems decently clean. Like for a track of this character, very clean. HK is actually back down into P20. Has another recovery job to do. Definitely not impossible though. Great start for Sean. Hepburn right on the back of Rapid. Sodak. That's a bug. Delta time. There we have an overtake. Hyder gets ahead of CK. So, Schonicus leads from Rapid. Hepburn in third. Hoyland has overtaken Speedy for P4. Speedy has no, in P5. Marshall P6. Find the Pass P7. Sodak P8. Steele in P9. And Rob in P10. Biggest gainer Frenzy and CK up 4 positions each. Lost. Oh, and that's Sodak. So, oh, and Sodak as he spins round. No ghosting for him, and he crashes into King Fi. And it's a virtual safety car, and that saves Cons. It's not gonna turn into a full course. Does he have front wing damage? Doesn't look like it from here, but we all know that it doesn't always show. We are green again. We can see Curly is right behind and fighting with Frenzy, but the battle for the lead, fortunately, is a little bit more interesting so far. Curly now losing a position to Scorito. Hopefully these timings source themselves out. Hyder down the outside, of Kane. Kane, can he get it exit that he wants? No, DRS. This lap. He can't quite do it. I don't know where, there I am. So, okay, that wasn't quite my intention. Curly then under pressure from HK. We have a yellow flag, that's Nevo. And turn 2 exits. Trying to get going again. Comms currently P19 30 seconds behind. Of course gonna catch up a lot now. It's gonna be what, 15 seconds behind? 14 seconds? Actually ticks down a lot more. 13 seconds in the end. And ticking down even more. Of course gonna hope for a safety car at this point. We can see the DRS being active. We can see Steeled going around the outside of Rob in the Ferrari. And it's gonna get DRS on the Mercedes as well, so we can push ahead now of Rob hopefully. Oh, Rob looks down the inside, doesn't quite go for it. Battle for the lead has turned into a 4-car battle. Hoyland, as we are gonna go on to tires so we can see what everyone is doing. Rapid is very close to Shonicus. We've been complaining a little bit about each other's internet, so hopefully they don't go into each other. You can see Panda getting ahead of HK for P16 on the left hand side. So we got a lovely helicopter shot of the 4 cars. There you go, another lovely camera angle for you. Being a photographer in the middle of a race. Rapid round the outside. Can he get the better exit? They are literally side by side, and with DRS he gets ahead, and now Hepburn is coming. But he stays behind, does not go for a dive bomb. At the same time, Speedy and Marshall battling. Steele sneeze and find the pass. Also battling for P7. Steele gets ahead. Kingfi ahead of Curly. Oh, and that's a Mercedes. Find the pass is around. Down into P13. At the same time, we can see Shonicus dropping down to P4 now. Is now behind Hoyland as well. Hoyland is pushing to get past Hepburn. Right behind him. Now he gets DRS. Look at the straight line speed from Hepburn. Looks towards the inside. Kane with a penalty. Speedy up into P5. And here we see 3. Are they gonna be 3 wide? No, Rapid covers off the outside very well. Hepburn tried. He's gonna try the double switchback, but can't quite get the exit. And now it's gonna have to be looking back towards Hoyland. Hoyland does not go for it. And it's all Shonicus is just sitting behind, saving ERS. Planning his next move. He gets a pretty bad exit from there. Drops to about half a second off Hoyland. The others are about 3/10 of each other. Hepburn once again with some great straight line speed. But then, unfortunately, dropping back a little bit through the corners. But look at this. The speed from Hepburn. Is he gonna get ahead of Rapid this time? Or is Hoyland gonna get ahead? We have a yellow flag. That is a McLaren of Cons. Round the outside though from Hepburn in the lead battle. And he gets the better exit. Has the better speed. Has DRS. Hoyland is almost bump drafting the Alpine. Oh, and there's some slight contact between Rapid and Hepburn. Rapid stays ahead after turn 2. And now Hoyland right on the back of Hepburn. Hepburn seems to be running a little bit lower arrow. And is of course going to struggle a little bit. I think he cut the corner a little bit there as well. Probably picked up a warning from that. Definitely lost some time though to Rapid. Half a second off now. You can see Sean also in the background. As Frenzy gets ahead of Rob, who also drops Scorito. Ah, there it is. I was wondering when it was going to happen. Scorito up into P10. Because I think no, sorry, that's Frenzy having a moment. But at the same time, Hoyland, I've totally missed that Hepburn has gotten ahead. Probably did it last straight then. At least I was on board with the battle, so you guys would have seen it. I was looking at the track map to see what was going on. But here comes Hoyland, and it's 3 wide. And when we come out of it, Hoyland is P1, Rapid P2, Hepburn without DRS drops to P3. Shonicus can't quite get ahead from all of that. Shonicus still P4. Of course, those softs are gonna start to feel a little bit second hand now. 7 laps on those softs. And we have a yellow flag. That's Rob, and that's a safety car, and that is gonna help the soft runners because they can box now. But what do they go for? Do they go for mediums? We're gonna get racing lap 10 or 11 again. Safety car. That's gonna bunch us right up. And Hoyland was about to get a gap as well. I pressed the wrong button. Hoyland was about to get a gap. But couldn't quite do that. And definitely can't now with the safety car. What does everyone do? I expect the hard runners to stay out. Ferrari goes in, but Hoyland in, Rapid in, Hepburn in, Shonicus comes in, Marshall comes in, Speedy comes in, Steel Sneeze comes in, CK hesitates but comes in, Kane stays out. How many places is he gonna get? Is he gonna get to P1? He does. Hoyland is not gonna be able to come out in time to defend that position. So Red Bull now in the lead, but Kane has not boxed and has a penalty of some sort. Let's see, it's a 3-second time penalty. So it counts. Kingfy has a 5-second time penalty. Interesting. I think we have someone left out. Oh no, Combs made it through, yeah. few people boxing for softs. Um, they are definitely boxing again. Medium runners, King 5, Frenzy, Scorito, and Rapid. I wonder if they can get the mediums to the end. The hards can definitely go to the end, but are of course slower than mediums and softs. So it's gonna be interesting. Of course, Kane can't go to the end because he hasn't boxed yet. And you have to use 2 sets unless you use a set of inters or 4 wets. How would this affect their standings? Let's see, TTFL. I saw you here somewhere. Oh yeah, I have the settings here. Oh, that's lobby settings. Never mind. I thought it was gonna be the staff chat. No, obviously not. Where is it? I swear I saw you here somewhere. Calendar attendance. No. EID. No. Liveries. 2. There we go. There's the standings. It's very far down. So. Oh, it says. Oh, yeah. Okay. Moyland, or Hoyland, as it's known as here, is still net P1. Sean is gonna drop further back then, but is gonna get ahead of Speedy on points currently. Seanicus can go to the end as well, Speedy cannot. Kingfi in 5th is struggling down in 17th. Find the pass. Has been looking very, very quick, but has been caught up in a few incidents. Currently P11 for him. So that's the championship. I can just go up. So yeah, they are using the normal F1 thing. So we now know that. Oh! Find the pass goes into the box from the hards. We can slap on another set of mediums then he is. Sneaky. Does a lap under the safety car on the hards and says, you know what? No, I'm gonna finish on the medium. So effectively does a medium. That slaps a set of hards on in the middle of that. Very, very clever from Find the Pass. It's gonna be very, very quick. Cons has slapped another set of softs on. Kingfi has slapped a medium on that's gone 1 lap. So those are gonna be what? 3% worn? 2% worn? DXT Nevo is a lap behind-ish. Oof. It's very close to um, the Alpine. Is that an Alpine? It is. So, Kane then in the lead. Safety car is gonna drop them very, very soon. There he is. Kane is now in prime position. See what I did there? Kane is now in a very good position. Leads the field and decides when they go. Can he catch Hoyland out? Has gone, goes instantly after the final corner. Doesn't quite catch Hoyland out, but Hoyland isn't gonna catch him into turn 1. So, I mean, that's all you can ask. I think that's the Ferrari. Goes into the box, lost anyways, by a lap, so why not? And again, the battle for the lead in this lead group. Oh, and that's Rapid. That is Rapid getting on the skateboard curb. Oh, and it's a VSC. Why? VSC for some reason. But yeah, Rapid got on the skateboard grind. Luckily managed to keep P3 in all of that. Shonicus I think we're going, yes we are. Shonicus gets a very good restart. Hoyland has gotten a perfect restart. And Rapid as well sneaks through and it's gonna sneak up the inside as well of Hoyland. The Rapid gains 2 from that restart. Of course, it's on the medium tires. Hoyland is on the hards. Kane is gonna drop Hepburn here as well. I think. Hepburn, yeah, and Sean as well is gonna push himself through up into P4. Very necessary for Shonicus, who wants to keep this championship fight alive. Kane, ooh, I think, was there some contact between Kane and Marshall, I wonder? Cons has retired in the box. Ferrari is still going strong. Fair play. Oh, and that was a Aston Martin going very, very slow. Kane can't. Shouldn't be able to at least fight back, but does so, but Marshall gets ahead. 12 lap old hards. Ooh. Now starts to drop back. The grip in those tires are not the same as for anyone else here. It's dropping like a rock. Speedy on the soft tires. Of course, this is the first racing lap they're doing, so there's only gonna be about 3% wear on them, even though it's 4 laps old. Maybe 4 or 5 at this point, but it's not gonna be as much wear as you think on those. Let's see what Speedy does. Into turn 1, down the inside, hops over the bunny hop tries the outside for turn 2, but can't quite get through. CK though, on Scorito. Side by side, oh, and there's contact. And that helps Frenzy get through up into P9, but Scorito round the outside. What a move from Scorito in the Red Bull back up into P9. Well, same more with Speedy then. Oh, and Speedy! Big save from Speedy, who almost loses it. Sector 1, yellow flags, a Ferrari and Kane. I think the Ferrari just let Kane go, but the FIA got a little bit scared and waved a yellow. Rapid and Hoyland has pulled away from Hepburn, and Hepburn and Shonicus, but here we have 3 wide coming down towards the final turn. Frenzy and Scorito gets ahead of CK. As we can also see Steel and Speedy side by side. I think Shonicus also got ahead of Hepburn into turn 1. But Speedy takes the more aggressive line and gets ahead of Steel Sneeze up into P6. Now Rapid fighting with Hoyland for P1. Rapid currently 15th in... oh no, never mind, that's the wrong standing. Rapid currently 10th in the standings, fighting with the championship leader, Hoyland. So now gets DRS, and this is surely going to be an easy pass down into the final turn. It is indeed. Can Hoyland get a good exit now? With DRS, get by into turn 1. He's right up his gearbox, but does not go for the move. Hoyland down into P2 then for this lap. Or at least the start of it. Scorito still P9. Kingfi trying to get past HKM. Of course, had such a horrendous start, unfortunately for him. Oh, and I think that was HKM. Oh yeah, he's not enjoying himself through that sector, and Kingfi gets ahead. Hoyland has dropped back a little bit from Rapid. Rapid at this point is going to be on 35 points. It's going to get up to P6 in the championship, I think. Yeah. Have a yellow flag, Ferrari of Nevo. Hoyland with a lovely number 88, I've just noticed. Very good number. Right up his gearbox again, but can't quite get it. Scorito still P9. Tries to get by Frenzy, but just can't quite do it. Doesn't quite have enough straight line speed. It's so close throughout the corners. Oh, it's on the curve a little bit. Now again the fight for the lead. Hoyland still just behind. Nevo's out. That's in the pits. Never mind. It's gonna be P17 today. Not quite what Nevo would have wanted. Currently 19th in the championship. Let's see if Hoyland can get up into P1 this time round. We're also keeping a keen eye on P9. Can't quite do it. Let's go to the Red Bull. This time he is going to do it. Down the inside and is passed way before the braking zone into the turn. Oh, has a little snap on exit, but keeps P8 now. Again, Hoyland. Now you're gonna wonder how much strategy is this going to be. Had to check the ERS levels. I'm not gonna say it in case. Oh, we have a spin. We have a spin. That's CK. Oh, and it's not sitting in a good place right now. Down into P15. Yeah, I had to check the ERS levels, but of course I'm not gonna tell the ERS levels in case the drivers are listening, as I know a few of them do. A few of them do, yeah. But here we go then for the lead. Hoyland up the inside and is past. Shanicus has dropped Hepburn. Also I'd say Murphy, which is the football player. Hepburn Murphy, I think. But it's now 1.8 seconds behind the group, or the duo of Rapid and Hoyland. Oh, and that's a lovely little corner cut when you can't quite get the turn off. Oh, Scorito. What's going on here? Scorito drops to P10. Drops both Frenzy and Find the Path. I wonder what happened there. Also the King 5 Panda. Oh, and CK gets ahead of Kane. For P15, but we're staying with the lead group on camera, as I assume that's what everyone is gonna want to see. You can see King 5 very close as well to Hyder. Rapid doesn't quite go for it. Can he get the better exit towards, what's this, turn 3? I don't know. Shankis is out! Virtual safety car. Let's see where he dropped it. Oh, Shanicus. Virtual safety car. With only 6 laps to go. Shanicus out of the race. That is huge for the championship lead. Speedy. Currently up into P2 in the championship then. Find the pass. Was 5 points behind at this current state, And Hoyland, crucially, another 25 in front. He's currently 18 ahead. So what's that? 20, 43 points ahead, I think. Not what you want in the championship. Only 4 rounds in, of course. This is round 5. I've missed a couple of races. But yeah, here we go. Green flag racing once again. Lap 21 out of 25. So we can get some data of what happened. Either in chat or Hiders dropped to P11 out of the points. We'll keep the camera on the lead too. Let's keep it focused on Hoyland for a bit. But we'll keep an eye on the interval times and see if someone is getting close. We can see Frenzy, for example. It's very close to find the pass. See if he can find the defensive lines and defend from Frenzy, who's going to want to get ahead and get 2 extra points. You're of course never gonna say no to 2 extra points. You can see that leaders are closing in, but not quite. Yeah, he doesn't go for it, so full on ice battle, full on ice on this battle here, where Frenzy gets ahead. Marshall up into P4, we can see this battle here. Steele gets just ahead, up to P5, ahead of Speedy. Oh, and cut Speedy off a little bit when he puts himself to be able to make the corner. But in all of that, Marshall up into P4. Battle for the lead then. And once again, Hoyland still just ahead of Rapid. With only a few laps to go now. How is Rapid's tires? That is the crucial question, honestly. Lap 23, 3 laps to go. Rapid is looking very solid. We're gonna turn this to penalties now, so we can easily, or more easily, do some maths. Math has never been my strongest side, but we can try. So currently Speed is dropping 1 place to Frenzy. So Frenzy, oh no, never mind. Frenzy has gotten ahead, and Speedy is ahead of Steel as well. Where's Marshall? Still P4. They've dropped off quite a bit. 2 seconds already from Marshall to Speedy. Let's see then, can Rapid get ahead? Or is he gonna wait for the final lap? You see the Alfa Romeo of, I'm gonna assume that's Curly, into the box. Stealed. And Curly retires. I was about to go ballistic, but I noticed who it was. Yeah, Steele gets ahead of Speedy. And Frenzy gets ahead of Find the Pass. I can't quite turn my eyes away. Oh, and that's Rapid. Rapid on the... Rapid on the skateboard curb. Skateboard grind. And is now 2 seconds off. Wow. So let's go down to Find the Pass, who's of course going to want to get ahead of Frenzy. But he would also like to run away from Frenzy with that 3-second time penalty. Is going down the inside. Frenzy gives him loads of space. And Find the Pass is through up into P7, but of course has that time penalty, so Frenzy doesn't really need to overtake. But can of course gain 2 positions here because Speedy is not far off Find the Pass, only about a second, just out of that 3-second. No, never mind, that's me doing math wrong. It's about 1.5 seconds off Speedy, and that is of course going to help. The final lap has begun. Hoyland is looking like he will pull even further away. Oh, a little bit of lag. Find the Pass, tries to get ahead of Speedy, gets a decent exit but had a little bit of wheel spin and a little bit of a slide. So can't quite get ahead. Frenzy has backed off a little bit, and honestly, might be worth just letting these guys fight. He can't catch Stealed anyways. Oh, and Find the Pass almost finds the wall. Right, it doesn't need to overtake them. He can't do much about it anyways. Of course, they might be able to get that penalty removed, but here is the man, Hoyland. He's done brilliantly today, and I think Rapid Tires has gone off. But the Williams of Hoyland is gonna come across the line to win in Jeddah. Now instantly back down to the battle for what's gonna become P7, and Find the Pass has gotten ahead of Frenzy, or Speedy, sorry. But now, oh, and Speedy has a slide as well. Can Frenzy get him on track? I think he will. He does. P6 to Frenzy on track. Doesn't need to rely on penalty. Speedy P8. Scorito, or as I said, Dorito, is gonna get 2 points. Kingfi comes across the line in P10, but had a 5-second time penalty. We'll see if he gets that removed or not. But Hyder claims P10 for now. Also had a purple sector. Kane comes across the line for P12. CK is gonna come across the line for P13 in the end. And HK had such a good sprint. Gets P14, 15, 13 even at the end. Bit of a disappointment, of course. Driver of the day is given to Frenzy by the game. I would personally give it to... Ooh. Actually, I'm gonna have to wait until the timing screen if we ever get there. Oh, it has the same celebration as me, the UK flag. Gotta love it. My Hoyland comes away with 29 points today, sorry. Rapid comes away with 26 points. Hepburn with 21 points. Shonicus only 8 points today, DNF. Of course not what he would have wanted. Fastest lap goes to Rapid with a 130.7. Here is the standings in case it's needed. And race director in case that's needed from someone. Let's just quickly scroll through that. Okay, driver of the day results race. I am going to give it to... actually, Frenzy started last. I'll give it to Frenzy for the race. In the sprint, I'll give it to Hoyland, 11th to 5th. Very good drive. So Hoyland, sprint driver of the day, and Frenzy, driver of the day for the main event. Full driver of the day, I think Frenzy has to get it. But yeah, that has been round number 5 for TTFL. Leave a like, subscribe, if you haven't already. And yeah, have a good weekend, everyone. Until next time, have a good night and a goodbye from me.